Hi, I'm Jessica Friedman with the Eastern Rhode Island Conservation District, and today I'm going to show you how to assemble your bat box. First, we're going to attach the 5 and 10-inch spacers to the side pieces. The side pieces are the ones with the cutout vents, and you're going to put the 5-inch spacer on the smaller part below the vent and the 10-inch spacer on the larger part above the vent. It's important not to block the side vents with your screws, and you need to use the shorter screws for this. If your screw is popping through, you probably used the long one by accident. Just take that out and use the shorter one. Then we are going to attach the side pieces to the back. The back is a larger piece of wood and the angled part is the top. You need to first apply caulk to the edges to ensure a tight seal. We are going to use the longer screws for this. It will take you about 8, and just make sure that the top angles match before you start drilling. Now flip your box back over and then place the first roosting partition on the spacers, even with the bottom edge of the roof. Then place the 20-inch spacers on the partition, lining up with the bottom, and then screw to the first spacer through the partition, using the longer screws. Be careful not to screw through the vent area. You now need to repeat steps 3 and 4 2 more times for the remaining 2 partitions. You will need about 6 long screws for each partition. Now we're going to attach the front to the sides, first caulking the seams of the front pieces. For the top piece, double check that the angles match. This should take about 6 long screws. For the bottom piece, you need to leave a 1/2-inch vent space between the top and bottom front pieces. If you line up the bottom piece with the bottom of the side pieces, this should naturally leave that 1/2-inch vent. Now attach your roof supports to the top inside of the front and back pieces with 4 of your smaller screws. Make sure you double check that your screws do not go into the roosting chamber. Next, attach the roof to the side and roof supports using the smaller screws. Caulk around all the top surfaces before screwing. Check that your screws do not protrude into the roosting chambers and that the slant lines up with the back. You will need to center this piece before drilling to ensure overhang on all sides. Now you can paint the exterior of your bat box with 2 to 3 coats of black paint. Do not paint the landing area of the bottom of the back piece. This is the piece that has grooves showing. If you paint it, it will fill the grooves and make it hard for the bats to climb up. And now cover the roof with your provided roofing shingle using approximately 6 roofing nails. Center the roof before nailing so you have a bit of overhang on all sides. And now that you've assembled your bat box, you can head over to our website and learn more about how and where you can mount your bat box.